potentially work in the game. So I'd like to just show you a little server I set up, and this took me like this took me like 3 afternoons, just one guy. So basically, maybe you're an adventurer, you log into our server, you start exploring, and you find a village. So you have a look what's in the village, and right now there are no players connected, so all of this is NPCs and all of this is scripted. So even if there's no one online and the player population is really low, you can make immersive stories. So people are talking to you and they're trying to sell stuff because they're basically traders who bought these stalls. So you can explore around and you can have a look at the village and what's been happening all around it. So you find maybe this tower and you want to see, okay, this tower is pretty cool, so I'll have a look. So you start exploring, and it's really simple to build stuff in Minecraft. So you can make pretty decent worlds in no time. So okay, this is like a mage tower, and you see this guy, just right click him, and this quest was designed in the quest plugin I was talking about. So would you like to learn a bit about our tower? Yes. And you start this quest and the mages start to tell you a story about the lore that maybe one of you guys wrote. And they tell you what they're doing here. Okay, so you get 1 quest point, which we could use like achievements and stuff and rewards. Maybe a lot of players who complete a lot of quests can get really cool stuff. Okay, and this mage up here tells us about a burial site that's northwest. And you tell him you want to hear more, so he tries to tell you the story about how they were uncovering ruins to northwest, and some creepy stuff happened. So you learn the story and you start to sort of follow the quest we designed earlier. And the really cool thing about this is you can design it beforehand and just leave it there. And one quest you design like this can stay there for many players to enjoy, which is something we couldn't do in Starbound. In Starbound we have to make events and sort of overlook them, and this way it's really simple and you can make a lot of content this way. So we are traveling northwest now to the burial site here to have a look what's going on. And maybe like one guy designed this building, but another guy can write the lore and another guy can place the NPCs. So it's a really simple way, and that you don't have to do everything. You just can do whatever you want. So we're in the dungeon now, and there's a lot of ways you can make dungeons in Minecraft, but there are like little puzzles here. So press this and it opens the door and you have to explore what to do, how to like move forward. So you can make a lot of cool stories and a lot of cool lore. And I think it's like a pretty decent framework to set up stories. Like imagine playing this dungeon with 4 people and making it really hard. Maybe they have to press buttons at the same time and they have to fight big boss monsters and stuff like that. So there's a lot of possibility in Minecraft, and I think it could be pretty decent. So you find this like necromancer that's been here, and you can open treasure and stuff. And when someone else is doing the quest, you can just do it after you. There's no need to watch over people. And it makes, like, the problem with Starbound was the fact that I had to invest so much time into it, and there was very little you were getting back, basically, out of a lot of time that I was investing. So I feel like a project like this, with a really decent framework behind it, could let us deliver a lot of stuff with very little work compared to Minecraft. And for every quest you do, you can get money rewards as well. So we could buy a pickaxe. Oops, we don't have the money. So we would have to do a few more quests. I want to show you one more thing basically. I'm not sure if I'll have enough money to do it. Yeah, so basically at the moment we're looking for people who like to write the lore, and judging by the forums we had on StarboundRP, I think a lot of you like to write stuff. So it could be a pretty good opportunity to like have a common goal and try to create a flexible world that could be really, really deep and immersive and fun to play. I'm not sure how much money I have. Okay, I have 6 gold coins, so I'll be able to show you. So we buy a pickaxe from the guy. And the problem with Minecraft and trying to like establish a very scripted world is the fact that whatever you dig out forever and it doesn't respawn. But there's a really neat plugin, that lets you sort of set up all these nodes, like coal, and you can place the coal in your dungeon. You can place gold and stuff like that, and whenever you mine it, it gives you the stuff, and it resets like for 10 minutes. So we can set up really scripted environments and control how many resources are spawning. And that way you can set up a really stable economy that doesn't inflate in no time, and you can control it pretty well. And then the other thing is you can view the whole server from the outside as well. So if you basically cannot make it to Minecraft, you can still contribute through submitting the lore, but you can also log into the website, and the website shows you a really neat map of the whole world. Which, if you don't know, you can see the people walking around in real time, and you can chat with them from the website. So you don't have to have Minecraft, and you don't have to be able to log in. You can do this from work if you're really lazy, or if you just feel like writing and keeping in touch with your friends, you can do this through the really simple website. So you can just say hi or hello. And it sends your message to the world, and people can see it in the world. So you can chat with your friends through the website, and you can see them walking around, and you can even see them like walking around in the dungeons you set up. So this is like the dungeon layout, and you can see them walking around through the dungeon, which is pretty neat. So hopefully you can see that there's quite a bit of potential in Minecraft, and if we make a little bit of effort, I think we can make a really decent world. So feel free to let me know how you feel basically about this whole idea, and if you'd like to move forward with it. Thanks a lot, and keep in touch.